And welcome back, everybody, to episode 90 of the Marvelite podcast. I am your host this week, Luke, and we have a lot of stuff to cover today. We have a lot of things to talk about. There's news dropping left and right. We got everything from Deadpool to Thanos and Skrulls, and we're going to be talking about a current controversy going on Twitter. But I think first off, let's start out with you guys. How is your day, Will?
It's alright. I got shit to do today, but I'm still laughing about Mikey the first time we tried.
Oh my god, yeah. Thank God that's not going live. Mike, how are you doing, dude?
Wish it was.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Michael here. Yeah, what Will was talking about was right before we started, I actually sneezed really loud.
It wasn't even like, it was after we started.
Well, after we started, oopsies, yeah.
I was doing the intro and you just like sneezed like it was earth shattering. Like I think I felt it all the way over here at my house.
Yeah, so that's not, luckily you guys aren't hearing that.
Shook it.
Will was kind of like, keep it in. We're like, nah, we ain't gonna keep it in.
He said we ain't gonna keep it in, so we not.
Yeah,
Luke, how are you
pretty
doing,
funny.
buddy?
Yeah, man, how you doing?
I'm doing good. My day's kind of just starting, so it's pretty early in the day for me right now. But
solid.
Yeah. What?
I said solid.
Yeah, it is pretty solid. Anyways, so I think there's also this kind of controversy going on right now surrounding this new Domino pic that was just released on the internet from 20th Century Fox.
Damn, son.
Yes.
And damn, son.
Zazie looking like a snack, my guy.
Yeah. So to be honest with you, I kind of like it. I think that it's definitely different, and I think that like Tim kind of pointed out earlier that it looks like they're taking the visual away from Domino as to why she's called Domino. Mm-hmm. But we'll see if she like. Do you guys think that she's even going to be called Domino in the film?
Yeah, I do.
Now, what would be like the reasoning for calling her Domino? Do you think it's just a nickname or what? Because clearly she doesn't, at least not in this photo. Mm-hmm. She does not have the face paint.
She doesn't have the face paint, but she does have the dot.
I'm not seeing. Oh, I guess she does.
It's white,
I guess,
and she's light skinned,
yeah.
so it's hard to see.
Okay.
But it is, the dot is there. She doesn't have white face paint on.
Confirm. Dot is apparent.
Yeah,
it's apparent.
Yeah, and Rob Liefeld just tweeted she looks awesome. Signed, Domino creator.
Which I think they're gonna probably spin it as like an X-Force thing, where it's more like a code name.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking at this point, honestly. What do you think, like, the point of her having the dot on her eye will be? Like, do you think it's going to have any purpose, or is it just going to be more like of like an aesthetic that she does?
I feel like Deadpool would make a joke just like probably asking what you're asking. It might serve some purpose. I don't know the character that well, so I can't say. The thing of... Actually, we'll get into it in a second while you go and get Mikey's thoughts. I'll say it after that. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, I saw the photo of Domino. I like it. I really no problems with it. Yeah, for a second, I thought they might have gone with the white paint. Like, I would have no problems with it personally, or at least if they showed both sides of her, like when she goes into battle or something, or when she's on a mission, she'll have it on, and then when she's just not working, she won't. Mm-hmm. But I think it's fine for me. Had they gone with like using the classic look for her, that might have been cool. But I could see some possible issues going on with that if they did go with that. So I have no problems with it.
I think the white paint with the black dot might have looked a little better, because I've seen black girls that cosplay Domino and they do the white face paint but the black dot, but that's all they do, which is kind of the same thing that Harley Quinn does, where she just like makes the old one where she would just paint her face really white. And I think that would have been a little bit more what people were expecting. In regard, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I can't wait until the trolls start leaking out on Twitter. I'm assuming that it's probably already happening to some extent, but it hasn't gone viral yet. But I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of racist people, certain YouTube channels out there. Might be against this for some reason, but you know what? I think the character looks cool, and I think this is a good cast pick. I don't think it matters. Plus, I mean, she's going to be a supporting character, but I'm also assuming that she's probably going to have some scenes in the movie that steal the show, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
probably some really cool action beats. No
Not to
pun
mention,
intended.
she's an awesome actress, right? So
I saw in
Yeah, I mean,
Atlanta. She
plus-
was good.
Plus, look at the fro, dude.
Yeah,
Look at that fro.
That fro is life.
That fro, though, that is so cool.
But in regards to that race thing, I don't see a problem with it because when we talked about the casting call when it first dropped a couple months back before they announced it, and they said they were they weren't doing a race exclusive casting for it. Like it was open to any race of woman. They were looking more for a specific like age range, which I think was between late 20s to mid 30s. That's why the rumor was going around that it was going to be Kerry Washington, because the casting for Domino is racially blind, so that's
Right.
So
right.
like, I don't know if it would have had the same effect if she was like Asian or Latina or some shit like that, but I don't know.
I mean, depending on the artist, Domino can almost look Asian in some comics.
Yeah.
So.
very true.
But yeah, honestly, like I am completely colorblind, when it comes to this kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I am very very hyped for Deadpool 2. I definitely think that she's gonna have not only scenes that will impact the movie, but I think that she's gonna play a larger role. I mean, because she's at like some point or another, like in the comics, she does more than just pop up here and there. Like she is actually with Deadpool a lot.
Yeah.
So I can see her role being pretty massive and pretty plot heavy. So
I think they're going to use Deadpool 2 to set off a lot of jumping points for X-Force.
yeah, and you know what I was kind of wondering too, like his girlfriend from the first film. I wonder if they're going to make her copycat, because that's essentially what that character is.
She might. I know she's coming back.
Yeah,
Which,
that's what
thank
I'm saying.
God, they didn't like break
she's
up.
either
off screen.
coming. She's either coming back to become a superhero, or she's coming back to die.
I would love
Yeah.
to see her come back as a hero, honestly, because I really like their chemistry.
Oh, me too.
And I really like
yeah.
Morena Baccarin as an actress. Like she's one of the better parts of watching Gotham. She's actually pretty compelling.
Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, I think we're going to move on to viewer questions right now. So we only have 2 questions today, and both of them are from Waru Boy. That's our boy.
That boy.
Our boy, Waru Boy.
You guys should go
guess,
subscribe to him too. He has his YouTube channel,
He
so
does.
shout out to Waru.
He does some Spider-Man gaming stuff.
What do you guys think in episode 100?
Perhaps.
Episode 100, Waru Boy
Confirmed.
on Marvelite.
Question mark.
What do you guys think?
I'd be down.
Question mark?
Be down.
Hit us up, boy.
Subway.
Anyways, first question comes from him. Ask Marvelite, or hashtag Ask Marvelite. What are your guys' pros and cons on the MCU Iron Spider suit that Peter will wear in Infinity War? That's a good question. We do at one point, spoilers, in the Infinity War trailer, Peter is kind of laying on the ground. He looks pretty beat up, and he has his mask off, and he's apologizing to Tony Stark, saying, I'm sorry, Tony. It looks like he got beat up pretty damn bad. I don't know what necessarily the pros and cons are going to be yet, because we haven't seen it in action. Like, we've seen about 2 seconds of it in action.
Yeah, I think the only thing you can really comment on is like the aesthetic and like how the actual suit looks. I don't have any personal cons with it. I think it looks fine. They released a high resolution image. It looks it looks pretty stellar.
You know what it doesn't look like?
What?
The Iron Spider suit.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't think it's meant to be the Iron Spider suit verbatim. It's like
People keep saying
hybrid.
it's based off of the Ben Reilly's second suit.
So it's got the like the Ben Reilly Spider logo, but the design of the overall suit looks more like Superior.
Yeah, it's a mixture of the two. Which there's concept art for Homecoming that has it where his proto suit was going to be the Ben Reilly suit, and his full suit was going to be based off Superior.
Yeah, exactly. So that was actually pretty cool, and I think that ended up being a hybrid of the two.
Which those are both things I don't like. So, my
Superior Spider-Man.
yeah, my friend, I don't like Superior Spider-Man. It's a well-written book. I don't like the idea behind it. But and I just don't like Ben Reilly because he's a stupid character. I'm sorry. I like Kane more. That's the thing. That's the clone I like. But
Kane be dead
yeah,
though.
no one Kane's dead. No one gives a fuck about Ben, even though he's back now. But anyways, aesthetic wise, my friend Bernice fucking hates the suit. Like, she can't stand it.
Really?
Yeah, she really doesn't like it. I, for one, I think it's a little too busy, appearance-wise. I don't hate it, though. Like, it
I mean, if you're gonna fight against Thanos and it be intergalactic, I think you're gonna need a little shine.
Gold versus gold, but I guess it's kind of because you have red, blue, black, and gold, and I think it's a similar issue with the video game suit, is because he's like red, blue, black, and white. I think having 4 colors can make it look a little bit too busy. And I think that's what it is. If it was like all black or it was all red or something like that, I think it might work a little bit better. It's just a color thing. It's an aesthetic thing, but I don't hate it. I'm really indifferent to it. So yeah.
Marvel Luke?
I was pretty much gonna say the same thing. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot to say on it, honestly.
Yeah.
I guess we're really just gonna have to wait and see in the Infinity War film, and who knows if he's gonna continue to wear the suit after that. So.
Yeah. We'll see you in Homecoming too, I guess.
But I think that we're out of time, guys, for this episode. But thank you everybody for tuning in and listening. Will, where can we find you on social media?
YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, SoundCloud, all Will the Greatest.
All Will the Greatest. Yeah, go check out his YouTube channel. It is pretty good. And you can check out Mikey at
FailWhale34. Holla at me.
On YouTube. And you guys can find me on Twitter at QuantumXParadox. Signing off for everyone, this has been the Marvelite Podcast. Until next week.
Don't forget to comment. #Marvelite.